Hi, and welcome back to video 3 of my Sleep Doctor series on helping you get the best sleep of your lives. I'm Dr. Michael Breus, the Sleep Doctor. I'm a clinical psychologist and board-certified sleep specialist. This video series is all about helping you get the best sleep possible so you can perform and think at your best. In our last video, I talked about blue light and how recent studies have shown how it can be devastating to our sleep by disrupting our circadian rhythm, limiting melatonin production, and interfering with our body temperature regulation. All of which leads to terrible sleep or none at all. The case is very strong that we should all be highly aware of exposure to blue light and begin to limit blue light exposure after the sun goes down. This involves any number of solutions, from turning off all the screens and lights a few hours before bed to wearing a pair of these Sleep Doctor glasses after a set time every night. New products like these sleep glasses will limit your exposure to blue light in those crucial hours before sleep when you want your melatonin high, your body cool, and your circadian rhythm just right. But what about when you don't want to sleep? What about in the morning when you're just waking up and you just want to be sharp and focused and ready to conquer the world? Should you still be worried about blue light then? That's a great question, and the answer is no. While a hazard to health and sleep at nighttime, blue light exposure can be extremely helpful and beneficial during the day, especially in the morning and early afternoon. Research shows that blue light exposure during the daytime hours can reduce daytime sleepiness, speed reaction times, elevate alertness, and strengthen your attention span. Many of these findings were confirmed in a new study that examines the stimulating effects of blue wavelength light and specifically focuses on the effects of daytime exposure to that blue light. Researchers at Boston's Brigham and Women's Hospital and Philadelphia's Thomas Jefferson University investigated the effects on alertness and cognitive performance from prolonged daytime exposure to blue light. They also compared the effects of daytime blue light exposure to the effects of evening blue light exposure. Their findings confirmed that blue light exposure at night stimulates you, making you more alert, and diminishes feelings of drowsiness, all things you don't want when you're trying to fall asleep. On the other hand, exposure to blue light during the day resulted in a similar, more welcome boost to alertness and a reduction in fatigue, which greatly stand to benefit both daytime function and nighttime rest. So now that we know that blue light is great for us when we want to be focused and alert, the question to be asked is, how much blue light should we get? The good news is we don't need that much. Recent research suggests that we don't need very long exposure to blue light to achieve its benefits. One study found that just 30 minutes of blue light exposure in the morning led subjects to better working memory performance and faster reaction times when compared with other types of light exposure. Part of my private practice as a sleep specialist and consultant on many of popular daytime television shows is helping people manage light exposure in today's world and understanding how light can be used to enhance performance, support good health, and good sleep. New scientific advancements in technology are helping us to provide more ways than ever to tailor, target, and manage light exposure to reduce health hazards and take advantage of the benefits to health and performance of well-timed light exposure. But the best advice I can give anyone wanting to harness blue light's stimulating effects on us is to get as much light exposure throughout the day as possible. Light exposure during the day boosts attention and alertness, improves mood and cognitive function, strengthens circadian rhythms, and can actually help you sleep better at night. Spending 10 or 15 minutes in the sunlight during the day, first thing in the morning or on a break at lunch, is a healthful, nourishing light routine that I practice every day and one I recommend to all of my patients. I always say when it's 2 p.m. and you're feeling run down and sluggish, consider a sunshine break and not a coffee break. It's healthier and it works much better. Remember, as you continue to be exposed to blue light, your body is responding to blue light in the way that you want it to during the day, waking you up and keeping you focused. And that's not what you want during the evening. So when you're ready to start winding down for the day, remember to start avoiding all blue light sources. Turn off unnecessary lights, especially the bright ones. Wear your Sleep Doctor glasses that filter out the blue light, and try to limit video games and social media, which can really excite and stimulate you. Then follow all of my helpful suggestions on my website and from my video series so that you can get a restful night's sleep and wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the world. I want to thank you all for joining me again, and I encourage you to keep watching this series so that you can learn more tools, tricks, and information that can get you the rest you deserve. Remember to subscribe to this channel and tell your friends about this series so they can also achieve a great night's sleep. Be well. I'll see you next time. This is Dr. Michael Breus, the Sleep Doctor, wishing you sweet dreams.